Those I spoke with at PIA today say there's plenty of money and opportunity for those stepping into the world of aviation maintenance. The world is always on go, and air travel is central to keeping that wheel spinning. But COVID-19 hurt much of the airline industry.
A lot of layoffs through the mainline carriers, which really affected the pilots and the flight attendants and customer service agents.
In fact, Airlines for America says U.S. passenger airlines lost more than $4 billion in the first half of this year. But air cargo demand reached an all-time high and continues to grow.
Everyone was shopping online.
There's a group of airline employees who didn't see as many layoffs. Airline maintenance techs.
These planes that sat idle where the passengers weren't flying, they still need to be maintained.
And the aviation tech market is projected to soar over the next decade. Boeing says there will be a need for 192,000 new techs in that time period.
We keep them working as mechanics, and there's no shortage of those. We have schools putting them out all the time. The
crew at PIA and the Market Common wants to make sure there's no shortage of air maintenance techs. That's why they hosted an open house this morning.
It gives us an example to showcase what we do here at the school in person.
Future techs look on as students tinker with airline parts, hoping maybe one day they'll be in their shoes.
And to go into an industry that you know is going to be constantly changing, it's an excitement. If you really want to pursue an aviation career, do it.
As the world recovers from COVID, veterans in airline maintenance don't want budding careers to be delayed.
You're not going to know unless you try it.
Now, leaders at PIA say this is a very exciting time to get into aviation maintenance. That's because we're seeing new technology with private space travel.
Yeah, I've stood right here today and watched people plead and beg with the service desk at the Spirit Airlines desk right here at the Myrtle Beach International Airport. Now, one family from Boston was set to fly home today, but now they'll be staying in Myrtle Beach until Sunday. For many, this is just one canceled flight that has started a chain reaction of challenges to overcome.
I mean, yeah, at the beginning, we didn't even want to travel anymore. We were like, let's just go home. But we have a very important reunion in Wilmington, so we decided we had to look for other options.
That was how Sonia felt at 12:30 yesterday afternoon in Dallas after learning her Spirit flight to Myrtle Beach was canceled. An already lengthy wait to speak to customer service was even longer for her because she speaks Spanish.
We had to sit there and wait for the one person who could speak Spanish. And some Spanish speakers there told us they couldn't even help them because they had no staff who could speak Spanish.
About 5 hours later, they were given American airline tickets, but nothing more for the wait.
They just changed it. You said from this point forward, you have to talk to American Airlines for whatever you need.
In response, the airline says they're giving out flight credits, hotel vouchers, or refunds, but what they offer depends on, quote, each guest's individual circumstance. Now, Sonia finally got to Myrtle Beach around 1 a.m., but by then was late for her car rental.
When we arrived, the office was closed and we had to wait outside the airport until they opened the rental offices.
24 hours after the process began, she's finally in her hotel room, but having a hard time starting her vacation.
We're just exhausted, super tired. We didn't eat until 7 in the morning the next day, and we're a little angry.
Her flight to Texas with Spirit is scheduled to leave this Monday. She's hoping by then it'll all be sorted out. Now, we counted nearly 40 flights total to and from Myrtle Beach today were canceled among Spirit Airlines. That's 19 departure flights. I talked to the airline today. They say that today was a little bit better than yesterday, so they say they're moving in the right direction.
Gentlemen learning and building legacies. That's what G-Lab stands for. But this isn't just an organization that wants to prepare young people for success. It's also one that wants to make them look good too. And what better way than to suit up? Not bad. It was a time to connect, learn, and give back during G-Lab Legacy's first Be the Change Walk event. Community leaders, city officials, and dozens of young people came to downtown Florence dressed to the nines to show Florence's future is in good hands.
I want to get the ones that are young and connect them with the ones who left and went off, and can just make sure we have a bigger network for our young men coming from Florence.
Following the opening prayer, everyone took to the streets to strut their stuff and connect.
Networking, exposure, like this is what you do, and you know, showing them now instead of letting them figure it out later, and it's what it came to. So I'm just happy that we made it happen, man.
The young men there talked about their aspirations, dreams, and goals. Florence City Councilman Chasquez McCall says this is an opportunity for leaders in the community to show them anything is possible and that they are not alone.
You know, we're here for them as a resource. If they need anything, from us. Just come and talk to us. We're here. We've been in their shoes before, and hopefully they know that that we have their backs.
I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. Everybody, you always come with a smile on your face and leave with a smile on your face. It's just a great thing. It's just a great place to be.